I went to work back in 1981 as a cub reporter at Medford television station KTVL. Fresh out of college, showed up at the doors all ready to begin my career in broadcasting, only to find out that my first assignment, I was handed a camera and told to go into a conference room. And in that conference room, there were all these men in suits. And they were wanting me to take video of the exchange of a rather large check, both in size and in monetary value, which represented the sale of the station to somebody else. My first day on the job, I suddenly had new owners. Well, about 9 years later, I showed up at the doors to KGW TV, and no longer a cub reporter, but I was going to work there as their consumer editor, and showed up at the doors, walked in, and was told that there was a staff meeting that was called in the studio. And I walked into the studio with a whole bunch of other people, fresh on the job, didn't really know what to expect, and they sat down. The general manager got up before the group and he said, "I want to make an announcement for you. Today we're announcing the station is for sale." And I, started getting a complex, because everywhere I went, the properties went up for sale on the day that I arrived. Now, those were both what you might call friendly takeovers, where new owners came in after having negotiated terms with the old owners, and that they took over the operations of those stations. But there is such a thing as a hostile takeover. I haven't been a part of one of those, but I've certainly read a lot of accounts of them. And generally what can happen is you have the group of investors or people with lots of money, they come in and they buy enough shares in a company to hold a majority position. That gives them a majority of number of seats on the board of directors of that corporation, and they can basically come in one day and say, "Well, guys, we're voting you out. We're taking over. And whether you like it or not, you guys are out of a job, and this company now belongs to us." Now, that's all well and good for the people taking over, but it certainly is not very pleasant for those who come in one day and find out that their jobs and their company no longer belongs to them. The reason that I bring that up is because in some way, that's the situation that's happening in Matthew chapter 21. Now, keep in mind, as we're looking at Matthew's gospel, Matthew portrays Jesus as the rightful king of Israel. He spent a great deal of time bringing us up to speed on the genealogy of Jesus, that he is related to David and would sit on David's throne. And this is an extension of that. For a lot of Jesus' ministry, it's really been very one-on-one, kind of undercover. When he would heal somebody, he'd say, "Now don't tell anybody." But he's been slowly making his way to Jerusalem for a very, very important day. And we saw that a few weeks ago, Palm Sunday, or last week I should say, the beginning of chapter 21. On God's calendar was a very, very significant event, when Messiah the Prince would come into Jerusalem on that very day. And that's what Jesus did. And he is coming in to perform a hostile takeover, because the people in charge of God's business have done a miserable job running his nation and a people that were supposed to represent him. And Jesus is coming and he's saying, "Look, you didn't realize it, but I've always held a majority position in this corporation, and you guys have had it. You are out. I'm kicking you out. I'm putting you on notice. And the thing that you created, which was not at all what I wanted, is also going to die, because I am coming to restore what I made." And Jesus comes to present this news riding on a colt. I described him last week as an army of one. And anybody riding in on a colt, which isn't necessarily your most royal-looking animal or something that you could really have a commanding presence on, it wouldn't be something in anybody's military playbook that you might call a proper invasion. You need weapons and lots of people and great shows of power. You need the Russian tanks and missile loaders going through Red Square. That's a show of power, right? Here comes Jesus strolling in on a donkey, and a bunch of people are singing and throwing their cloaks down on the road. But it was indeed the beginning of an invasion. God's coming back to his house to put things right. And the first thing that he did was he went into his house and he threw all the people out of there that were placing barriers in the way of people having a relationship with God. The money changers and the people that had brought all these animals in to sell them for sacrifices at exorbitant profits had so filled the court of the Gentiles that no person who was not of direct Jewish lineage could even come in to begin to have a relationship with God. And the religious leaders that Jesus is giving notice to are just starting to get the feeling that something is up. Something's not quite right. They're beginning to feel control sort of slipping out of their fingers. And these guys were masters of control. And so we're going to see their efforts really begin to get more pronounced and also more evil as the days of this week go along. Now, Jesus, after he threw the money changers out of the temple, the religious leaders came up to him and they said, "How dare you, basically? By what authority do you do these things? You can't just come in here and do this. By what authority do you throw these people out?" And Jesus said, "Well, tell you what. If you answer my question, I'll answer your question." And Jesus basically said, let's go back and think about John the Baptist. And the baptism that he brought, was that from him? Was it from man? Did he create it, make it up? Or was it from God? And the religious leaders simply couldn't answer that question. Because to say it was from heaven, they would have had to have said, but Jesus would have said, well then, why didn't you listen to him? Why didn't you do what he told you to do? So he wouldn't answer their question either. Left town, back out to Bethany, where he was staying with the disciples. And so then he's coming in Tuesday morning back into Jerusalem, which was pretty common during the Passover. So many people came to Jerusalem that all, the Stay Bridge and the La Quinta and the Motel 6 and all that were all filled. So they had to stay out in the villages and then come back into Jerusalem during the day. So he's coming back in verse 18, in the morning, as he was returning to the city, he became hungry. Now I want to stop right there and I want to note something. Did you just kind of skip right over that? Jesus was hungry. Now, I know that might seem a little bit odd, but I think sometimes we have the opinion that Jesus probably never really had to eat anything. He probably never had to sleep. You would come at him in the middle of the night and he would be sitting there with his, hands folded in prayer or something, and he never slept, never ate, never did any of the normal stuff that we do as humans. Quite the contrary. Jesus was hungry. He felt every human need that you do. In fact, the writer of Hebrews says, "We do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." And he goes on to say, "Let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in time of need." Jesus felt our every need, and he lived a completely human life, and yet without any sin. Because of that, he can then become a help to you as you feel human need. And the needs that we have as humans, there's nothing wrong with them. It's how we satisfy those needs.